Good morning from Playa Blanca. Today is about hotels and I'm keeping it local. I'm here at the Rubicon Horizons Hotel, used to be called the Rubicon Palace. My life is in disarray. The house is all over the place. I'm going to tell you about that. You know when you get to the end of the year and you start planning? Well, this is it. I have gone crazy, but the last 3 days has been hell. I'm going to tell you all about that as we walk, we talk, we check out hotels. We're going to head that way because I live sort of down that way. So I'm walking home basically and you're coming with me. Let's go. And I know I'm not showing you my house. There are certain things that I need to keep private, like my house and my manhood. Mr TravelON, I'll tell you what, Mr TravelON, yes, Coddo, Mr Stressed On is the word. So this is the Rubicon Horizons up here, look. And this is beautiful. It used to be called the Rubicon Palace. Don't know why it's called Horizons. I think it's something to do with TUI. They have the Horizons collection, and this is quite a big TUI hotel, but it's 5-star. I'm going to take you right outside and show you the views from the top. I have got my prescription contact lenses in as well, which I'll tell you all about as we walk down this way in a bit. But I am still going to have to leave these off because it's Christmas. Look. That little Christmas train. It's like the Christmas Express, look. Got all of this. They do mad things here, like at Christmas. They have a big Christmas light turn on it with the tree and everything there. It is madness. But this reception is one of the best receptions I've seen. Bloody Christmas. Look, I love these dolphins up here. Hello, mate, you all right? But I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you just out here, look, through the old piano bar. Better not show you the bottles because if I do, TikTok says, I don't own any. I've been there, have you? Fantastic, Jason. It's a lovely place. This is gorgeous. This place is beautiful. It's a 5-star, but some people question if it's a 5-star. I think it is, really, but could it be like a 4-star plus? I don't know. But I think the Iberostar Playa Blanca is also more of a 4-star plus. Really does depend. Look at this. I am showing you some beautiful sights already and we've only just bloody started. And we're early. We haven't even got half the people on yet because they think I start at 9. So this place is like a little village. It literally is like a little village. Look, down here you've got all like the restaurant and the buffet restaurant. You've got an Italian restaurant. You've got a Japanese restaurant that you can use. You've got everything. And it's massive. This is the terrace, right, of the normal. So they have these hotels nowadays upgrade, don't they, to like prestige and stuff like that. I don't like it. I think you should just pay for a hotel and you get what you get. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this terrace is the normal terrace. That terrace is for the prestige upgrade. And they get to use that little bar there, which you can literally help yourself to drinks. It's like self-pour. I think it's quite dangerous, especially back in my day, because I would have been smashed. So you can self-pour your drinks there and you get that terrace. That's the upgrade. And I think you might get a better room. I don't know. But we'll talk about that in a minute, whether it's worth upgrading to these things. I don't know. It really does depend, doesn't it? And then this side, look, well, what can I say? What can I say about this place? It is gorgeous. Good morning, gluten-free Jilly. They do gluten-free options in here. Oh, look, somebody's doing some diving down there. So if you book diving, look, usually they do a little test dive in the pool. Good morning, Neil. How are you? And look at that. Look at that. Look at that sun. That is a sight and a half, isn't it? Imagine just coming here in the morning, having your breakfast, coming on this terrace, look, having a little drink, coffee, afternoon cocktail. You're laughing, ain't you? That is gorgeous. Beautiful. Everyone getting ready for the day. Quite a few kids around. Little kids, though. Schools aren't off yet, are they? No. A lot of little kids out at the moment. But it is very quiet at the moment. Or I'm not selling many excursions. One of the two. Why are you not not booking excursions? To be honest, I think it's because it's Black Friday weekend. Always happens because we're an online company. So it's a lot different to having a ticket office and stuff. We're online, so what happens is online is the whole of online just gets bombarded with Black Friday. So it could be that. Anyway, if you haven't already, book your excursions. www.travelon.world. Use the code TTK. Come on, we've got 489 people on. Either somebody's getting bored with these beautiful views, or you lot aren't sharing, liking, smashing, or somebody else is live and you're flicking between the channels. Please do not flick between the channels. That's all I ask. Please, it really does affect the algorithm. When you leave and then come back, TikTok says you ain't interested. Right, anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go for a walk. Good morning, Neil. Thanks very much for pinning that. So if you want to book excursions, www.travelon.world, use the code TTK. You'll save yourself a little bit of money. That's what I do. Mr TravelON. That's why I do these lives. That's why I do these videos. That is my livelihood. I don't ask you for anything. I don't beg for money or anything like that. I give you something of value. Value. That's what I do. What hotel is this, please? This is the H10 Rubicon Horizons, used to be called Rubicon Palace. And I'm going to have to do an updated video here as well. Oh, look, somebody's celebrating something there. She's got balloons and all sorts. Let's go find out. So come on, let's go for a walk. We're going to walk all the way down here. This is like the back end. So if you're stopping up this end, I'm going to show you. Buenos dias, amigo. WM. Somebody's birthday, look. So if you're stopping up this way, you've got the Rubicon Palace, you've got the Notoria Palace, you've got another hotel down there. And I'm just going to show you how far it is to get to town, basically, down to where the harbour area is. This is Montaña Roja here. So you can actually, from the back end of here, walk all the way up to the top of there. It's quite an easy walk. I've done it before and I've done a video on my YouTube, which, if you haven't already, go over and follow. We're on 86,000 on there. I wanted to get 100,000 by Christmas. I don't think I'm going to make it, but looking at the figures, I could make it by my birthday, which is the 14th of January. So that would be a lovely present for me, wouldn't it? I would say it'd be a nice Christmas present. I did promise that if you do get me to 100,000 by Christmas, well, I'll stop being the Grinch, for sure. Do you go to Fuerteventura? I was going to go to Fuerteventura today. So as we head down this way, let me tell you what I've been up to. I've had a disaster. Well, first of all, contact lenses. As you know, if you've been following, I've been testing one contact lens in one eye, and then my prescription ones came. And I've had two prescription ones now. The first ones didn't work at all. And I put them in and I thought, this is shite. But I've persevered. And to be honest, I'm quite happy with them at the moment. At the moment. They're not perfect, but they're not bad. So I can see you lot on this screen quite well, without the glasses on and with the glasses, because that's what I was doing. I was putting the sunglasses on and off. So that's an update on that. Look at this. So apart from the wasteland here, you've got some beautiful views. And just down here, you've actually got some really nice restaurants that you can try. There's a meat restaurant, like a steak, and you've got Sebastian's, and you've got an Italian restaurant. And then down the stairs leads you into the Morea cocktail bar, and then onto the front. And then you can walk along the front, all the way along there, literally the length of Playa Blanca, all the way to the end. You could walk to almost Papagayo beaches from there, and that will take you into town. I would say the walk from there is probably about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So it's not bad. Temperature wise, it is gorgeous, about 23 degrees. Still a little bit chilly in the mornings and the early evenings, but all in all, it's a beautiful day today. Let's have a look up here. Look, so these are some new big posh villas, look. Look at that, imagine living there. I bet it's rented out as holiday home. I'd want to live there, and that's right up Montaña Roja. So as I said, you can climb up there. The cyclists are out for today. Loads of cyclists in Playa Blanca. I love them, as you know, my favourite people. Mrs TravelON, oh, there they are, look. There they are. Bless them. Out for a little Sunday walk, little Sunday drive, two abreast, having a little chat. Lovely people. Lovely people. Love them. Mrs TravelON did a 5K last night. If you're in Playa Blanca and you saw that, she did the night run. So well done, Mrs TravelON. 34 minutes, getting better. And I'll tell you what, she's losing weight. We all are losing weight. I've done really well this week as well. Jack's done really well. We're all on a health kick. So she's doing ever so good. She's joined a new gym, and we're rocking and rolling. That's the positive side of this week. I'll tell you the negative side in a minute, because it's been fucking hell, if I'm honest with you. What part of Lanzarote are you in? I'm in Playa Blanca today, look. I'm just showing you some sights. So we just started there at the H10 Rubicón Palace. And usually I walk along the front, don't I? All the way down there. I've come back streets today. Back street brawlers. That's the Notoria Palace down there. Should I show you that? I'll tell you what I could do. I could walk along down this dirt track to the Rubicon, show you 2 hotels there. I want to get back home as quick as possible, so this is only going to be an hour live, maybe an hour and a half, depends how much gassing we do, but I've got shitloads to do. So let's head down there to Rubicon Palace. Why are you fuming, Mark? Why are you fuming? Or have you pinned something called, oh, good morning, Nicola, how are you? So let me head down to Rubicon Palace while I do this waste ground. Let me tell you what I've been up to. So first of all, my car, the gears have gone, the gear pedal's gone. Any mechanics on, I'm going to briefly tell you, because ChatGPT, the thing that I love the most, that rules my whole life, said, you can do this yourself. So what I think it is, when I press the pedal down, it's not popping back up, and it was going like that for a couple of days, and then just as I got home on Friday after we'd been out all day, it just completely went. So it's not popping back up. ChatGPT says it's something to do with a tube or a gear, like it's a tube that fills with like fluid or something. It's something to do with that mechanics. Is that an easy fix for me to do? I don't think so. Should I take it to a proper mechanic? I think so. And the good thing about ChatGPT is it's told me the problem, and I don't have to go to one of these arseholes that's going to go, oh, it's going to cost you $1,000. Piss off. That's the problem. I've been told by artificial intelligence, not by a human. So I can just say, that's the problem, how much to fix it? So there you go. Any mechanics, please drop me an email, dave@mrtravelon.com, and tell me what you think it could be. Pedal goes down, pedal doesn't come up. Gear now won't change. Screwed. So that's one thing that's happened, hence another reason why I'm local. So down here, like I said, so we started there. You could walk down here and you could end up right on the front. We are not doing the front today. What's the best hotel in Playa Blanca? I missed that. I was just about to answer that question and then I missed it. It's definitely the clutch, Chris. We know that. We know that, Chris. We know it's the clutch. It's the clutch pedal. But we need to know what it is. ChatGPT says it's something to do with a tube that goes into the engine. Really easy to fix. Showed me a demonstration. I looked this morning. I was like, no chance. No bloody chance. So we're right outside the Notoria Palace Hotel here. Proper mechanic, mate. Yes, Coddo. I think it's 100% going to be that. But I want to know what it is or what you think it could be in order to take to the mechanic and say, this is the problem, sir. How much to fix that? Because, you know, they'll add $1,000 on. Well, they do here anyway. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
I didn't know I'd find anybody here today. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know your face?
No pain, no gain.
Yes, there you go. Did I meet you before?
Is that better?
Yeah. Oh, you had the No Pain, No Gain T-shirt on, didn't you?
Yes.
That's where I recognise you. I like that one, boldy.
I don't do a little one.
Gosh, I could get one of them, but I'm not really bold. People say I'm bold, but I'm not. I shaved my hair off.
No, I'm the same as well. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You're
left your wig indoors.
You're losing it a little bit. And you get in here.
Stalking you.
Where are you two staying?
Just up Faro Park.
Oh, well, yes. You've caught me today.
We stalked you. We looked to see where you was and we come and followed you.
Right, yeah.
Well, to be honest, I didn't know where I was going to be this morning. I was going to go to Fuerteventura really early.
Yeah.
And then just surprise everybody. So good job I didn't, isn't it? You having a good holiday this time?
Well, we're only 3 days in, so yeah, no.
Well, the weather's all right now.
Time.
I know you've been here bloody loads of times, haven't you? It's chilly in the evenings though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And early mornings, but...
We get in a bit earlier than night time. It gets a bit dark.
And you walked from all the way down there?
No, we've got a car.
Oh, you bloody lazy gits. I thought you'd walked. I thought, bloody hell.
We're going to do a mega
You're not that committed then, are you? Oh, are you? You can have a look. Well, look, I love your T-shirt here.
Look, listen, I've got loads, so save them for someone
You sure?
else, honestly.
Look, she's got loads of bloody stickers. Sticker crazy. I like that T-shirt. Well, listen, say hello to everyone.
Nice to meet you again.
Lovely to meet
Have a
you.
good day.
Didn't I put you on the front cover last time?
Oh, probably
I
not.
can't remember.
Probably not.
What's your real name?
Rob Jones.
Rob, all right. No pain, no
Say
gain.
hello to Chris and Erin. All right.
Chris and Erin, look, there you go. Lovely to meet
Glad
you.
you're not here.
There you go. Be careful of that bus, might run you over. See you later. Lovely to see you again. See you soon. Right, you got the Palmeiras Gardens over that side, look, and Notoria Palace. Let's pop into Notoria quickly, and then I'll quickly bob into Palmeiras Gardens, or I might do that first. Well, I don't know. No. Well, yeah, we'll do that. Notoria Palace. Yes. So gear. Pedal goes down, doesn't pop back up. Something to do with a tube. Can't remember the name. Should have had a look at my phone before I told you all about it. Any mechanics, drop me a message just to see if you know what it is, because that's the beauty of the internet, isn't it? And that's why everyone's getting worried about it, because we all now know the truth behind quite a few things, don't we? And that's why these people in power are getting a bit tetchy as well. But we'll talk about that on the way down. Maybe we'll have a little politics rant. Right, Notoria Palace. This is a 4-star, adults only. Gorgeous place. I've done loads of videos in here, as you know. I've done the weather from here quite a few times. Just going to show you quickly inside the reception. We'll have a little look at the Christmas decorations, and then we're heading, because like I said, I got to get back. Where are you? I thought you were saying where in Playa Blanca, are you, Nicola? Right, so this is Notoria. Not as plush reception-wise, and a bit naff on the old decorations, but that's good for me. I can't stand bloody Christmas. I've cancelled it. But it has got this little, what they call a bell end, and I'll tell you about the bell ends as well. Not me. I know I'm the biggest bell end in Lanzarote, but there's a lot of bell ends at the moment. I still am King Bell End. But these are the little nativities, and then down there is the pool. Okay, done a full video on this on YouTube. Okay, so anything you see today, I have done the hotel full on YouTube. So if you want to see more about it, go over to my YouTube and bloody subscribe to it. 86,000. I need to get to 100. It's all I want in life. Nothing else. Nothing else. Clutch cable, could be the clutch cable. But it's a Ford Ranger, by the way. Mechanics. Anyway, listen, we don't want to go into mechanics now. If you know what it is, drop me a message. Either a private message here on TikTok, or email me. I appreciate your help and support. Right, so that's gone. Let's go into Palmeiras Gardens, and then as we walk up there, I'll tell you my other disaster. They say things come in 3, don't they? They say things come in 3. I think I've had 2. So this is Palmeiras Gardens. This is like a, look, just, it's a really sort of small complex. Look, you can see there's what? 52 apartments, and they're like little self-catering bungalows, if you like. And really quiet, really peaceful, and I think quite cheap as well. I think this place is quite cheap. Thank you, Mark, appreciate that. It's got a little pool area and a little pool bar. Here, look, I bet that pool is absolutely Baltic. So you can come down here, and these are the little bungalows here, look. Just opposite Montaña Roja, beautiful mountain views, little reception here. And little walkways, look, all the gardens are really nice. Beautiful little place. Little hidden gem, this. One of them places that you probably might not hear about. Maybe it's not advertised as much, but lovely little apartments, probably quite basic. I wouldn't have thought it'd be like posh or anything like that, but nice little place if you want to stay in Playa Blanca. Little bit far out from town, all the hotels this way, but beautiful walk along there. There you go, Notoria Palace and Palmeiras. And then down there, you've got a little bar area called Bar Arena. And I go down there and do me boxing. On a Monday, no, on a Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, I go down and punch pads. I don't punch people, because I think if I started punching people, I'd never stop. It'd be like heroin. I just punch bags. And my mate Wellington, who's the Kempo instructor, the karate instructor for all the kids and that, he holds them and goes, God, do this, left, right, do this, kills me. But it's all going well. Our fitness plan is on track, thanks to Lee. Lee, who I've told you about, I've met down my gym that I go to, and he's a personal trainer from the UK who's got a house here, and he's sort of flicking between the two at the moment. But he's got an online thing where he helps you with your diet, your training plan and all that. And he's really helped me and Jack. He's put us on this sort of training plan. Nothing crazy, and the same shit that everybody else tells you, all these like fitness people. But to be fair, I've listened this time. because he's explained it properly. He hasn't complicated it. You know what I mean? He hasn't said this, he hasn't said that. He's just kept it really, really simple. And it's working, you know. I feel slimmer. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. These are the green eco things, look. I don't think these are even on. I honestly don't think these are even on. I don't think they're generating electricity. I don't think they're doing anything, but I might be wrong. I'd like to get in there and see if they're actually doing stuff. Good morning, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you. Where have you just come from?
Villa Vistamar, just up there.
Oh, you walked down?
Yeah. No, I was heading down that way anyway.
You going for a little morning walk?
I saw you in Lidl last week.
You saw me in Lidl?
The shy granddaughter.
With your daughter? Was it your granddaughter?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why didn't you bought her? Because you said you were going to bring her.
Sound asleep.
Oh, bless her. She was ever so shy, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
not normally.
I saw him in Lidl and I was just putting my car. Was it you that scared the bloody bejesus?
Yeah.
He's just scared me twice now. He's like a ghost, this one. I was putting the shopping in, I heard, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, and then we went in and we had a chat, didn't we, to the family?
Yeah.
And she was there, but she wouldn't talk. I remember. You having a good holiday?
Absolutely love it here.
Yeah, yeah. You're obviously self-catering then if you've been in Lidl.
Yeah, we Costa the Keys the last few times we've been here. First time in Playa Blanca, absolutely love it.
Do you love Playa Blanca better than? Do you like Playa Blanca better than
Yes.
Costa de Geese? I do as well,
do.
but a lot of people love Costa de Geese.
And all the reviews, well, a lot of the reviews are crap. They say it's too spread out. It's not.
Costa de Geese is spread out. That's what I say all the time. But then I've heard that as well. People say that this is spread out, but
You can walk everywhere.
yeah, and it's one big walk all the way along there. Whereas Costa de Geese has got little pockets of places, hasn't it? So you're coming back to Playa Blanca again then?
In February.
Oh, happy days. Bloody hell, he's off on her own. Well, there you go. Well, listen, say hello to everyone. What's your granddaughter's name?
Millie.
Millie, look, here he is. He's saying hello to you. Did he give you stickers last time?
No, you didn't have
Oh,
any.
I didn't have any stickers. There you go. That's why I said, come on. Millie, have a lovely sleep. I hope you've had a good holiday. And I've got you some stickers here, look. You can do what you want with them. All right.
Cheers, mate.
Buddy, nice to meet you again. Happy days in Lidl.
We'll send you a picture at the airport with them on.
All right, mate. Lovely. See you later, bud. Have a good day. I remember seeing him in Lidl. Yes, so they put all these what they called solar panels, but they have built these trees in to hide them. So I can't piss and moan too much, can I? But I definitely don't think they're on. Can you say hi to Sadie? Hello, Sadie. Love Costa de Geese. Yes, I love everything about Lanzarote. I love everywhere. As long as there's no Christmas decorations up. So what else have I been up to? Yes, contact lenses, I think are all right. I think I'm going to keep them. Apart from the fact that I just rubbed my eye and I apparently just knocked one out. So what else? Because it's coming to the end of the year, and because the thing is, they've started Christmas so early, haven't they, this year? Oh my God, my lens is pissing around now. It's, you know, they've started it from like December, November. I'm sick of it. Mrs TravelON's had the decorations up, the house is in fucking disarray. But it's meant that I have moved into sort of New Year's resolutions already. So I am on a mission to get sorted. I'm not moving in to 2026 without organising stuff. And that's what I've done. So Black Friday came and I got an absolute steal on an oven and a hob. We didn't necessarily need a new oven and a hob, if I'm honest with you. Well, the oven was a bit shit. And it had a couple, yeah, we did. We needed a new oven, didn't need a new hob. But I reckon they priced it completely wrong, because this oven is worth £1,000 looking online, right? And everywhere I looked, it was about 900 to £1,000. It's as good as these bloody solar panels. Everywhere I looked was about 900 to £1,000. And they had it up for 320, right? I was like, this is wrong. They've completely screwed this up. But I bought it. And then I bought the hob as well, which was 100 and something. And that was about 400. So I got myself a right steal. So I've got this new oven. I'm gonna have to do a full video. It's called the Tekka Steak Master. And it has a special thing in, right, where you can program what meat you're cooking. It goes up to 700 degrees and cooks it restaurant style. We tried it last night, honestly, unbelievable. Like, really, really clever. And you just program it all in. There's like pictures and everything on it. It's so good. I'm not surprised for £1,000, but I only paid 300 something for it. So I definitely got myself a bargain. I'm gonna do a video on it. That was my Black Friday steal. So I put that in yesterday. That was That wasn't a big job. But I said to Mrs TravelON, I said, right, if I'm getting a new hob and a new cooker and we're putting that in, we are taking everything out of the cupboards, everything out of everything. We are putting everything on the terrace. We're steam cleaning the whole kitchen. I even got to the top of the cupboards, which we do clean now and again, but please go and have a look at the top of your kitchen cupboards unless you're a clean freak. Jesus Christ, I shall have to be checking every couple of weeks now. Got all the shit off the top of the cupboards, emptied everything, so we're in disarray. We literally are in absolute disarray. The house is all over the place. So that's our job this afternoon. We're halfway there, if that, 25% there. But we're putting everything back today, me and Mrs TravelON, and organising. But it is chaos. And as I said, thing going through. So my clutch went. I was out all day with Jack on Friday. If you've not seen the video, we went to Arrecife, and I've posted the video on that. Beautiful little villas here, look. Lovely little places to stay. So we went to Arrecife, I had to go and do some paperwork, which again, I didn't know was going to cost me 500 euros. So that was another shock. Usually you go and sign paperwork at the notary, and it's like 50 euros. She said, oh yeah, 500, do you want to pay cash or card? I said, I don't want to pay at all, thanks. So that was another shock. Then we went round shopping, looking for things, couldn't find anything. Then my clutch went. Then I got home, was catching up, putting the video of the day up on YouTube. Mrs TravelON bowls up. Just to let you know, that's what she always does. Just to let you know, and she does it at very random times as well. I don't know whether it was a good time or a bad time. Sometimes she'll do it like, I remember once we were just about to leave the house to go out somewhere, and she was like, just to let you know, that's broke. And I'm like, could you not have told me at a time where we're not just about to go out? Because now I'm thinking, shit, I've got to go and fix that now. Anyway, so just to let you know, famous words, the microwave's broke. I'm like, what? How's it broke? It's not heating the food. So again, ChatGPT asked that, did this, did that. ChatGPT said, it's fucked. It's absolutely screwed. Go and get a new one. So I had to go and get a new one. So that's what I did yesterday. So hopefully nothing else goes. What have we got? Clutch and that. I think they say it comes in 3, don't they? Put greaseproof paper on the top of your cupboards. It will clean them. Marcos or Mark XO. Really? I've got some greaseproof. So you're telling me I put greaseproof paper on the top of my cupboards? Send me a PM. You could be my favourite person today. Right, let's cross over this road. I'm going to show you this hotel here. That's a great idea. Right, okay. Any other kitchen tips for top of kitchen cupboards? Right, just covering this because I'm crossing the road. And we're going to go and have a look at the Alicias. Branda Alicias. I can bowl in here as well. This is a weird hotel that's sort of on the main road. You wouldn't know about it unless you knew about it. But again, little bungalows. Is it hot there? It's got to be about 23, 24 degrees today. It's really nice. Really nice. So yeah, that's it. Kitchen's in disarray, house has been organised, ripping everything out. Mrs TravelON's thrown loads of shite out as well, giving it all to charity and stuff like that. And that's where we are. And the car's broke, the microwave is new. And I'll tell you about buying a bloody microwave as well. Right, let's go. Let me have a little drink. Mrs TravelON's listening in the car. I was just slagging you off, Mrs TravelON. Just to let you know, famous bloody last words. So you've got lovely little bungalows this way, look. And it's a weird old place, this, because it's like right on the main road. But look at them views. Views over to Fuerteventura from here. These lot are all having brekkie, look, out on the terrace. Gorgeous little place. I'm going to sneak in. Sod it, come on. Good morning. There's quite a few people, look. I'll show you reception. I'm not going to sneak in because they're giving me evils. But this is reception, and then through there is the pool area. through there is the restaurant. Beautiful place. I definitely ain't going in there, look. The guards are out. Good morning, how are you? You having a bit of brekkie? You're on the sangria this morning? Yeah. Anybody would think you're on holiday. What's going on? Who knew? This is nice, isn't it, having breakfast here? It's nice views, isn't it, over to Fuerteventura? Oh, yeah. Where are you from? Wales. Oh, Wales. Bloody, I like the Welsh. They're always happy. Thank you. It's because you're all bloody drinking sangria first thing in the morning, I think. Bloody hell. Have you just arrived or have been here a few days? Oh, you're going home? Oh, so you're necking it. You're necking it to get back, get you through the flight. Have you had a good holiday? Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah? Yeah. Is this hotel any good? Yes. Yeah? It's like little sort of self-catering bungalows, isn't it? They're not self-catering, but... Oh, are they not? So are you all inclusive then? Ah, so they're like, but are they not do they not have kitchens in and stuff? There you go, I'm completely wrong. Here you go, look, it's just give me an audience restriction because it's showing you drinking that. Bloody hell. Right, well listen, have a good journey home. If you're getting your cases ready, you got to put them on there. You can have my face on your case, all right? Oh, let's go with that. You got to get on. You'll be on YouTube later on as well, okay? Make sure to go onto the channel about 5 o'clock this. By the time you get home, you can go on and you'll be on YouTube. We'll check it. All right. Have a lovely day. Safe journey home. See you soon. Right, there you go. I'll show someone bloody drinking how is TikTok doing this? Restriction. I'm gonna appeal it. Piss it off. My live did not do that. It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? I don't understand why TikTok puts an adult restriction because I show somebody that's got a glass of wine or whatever, but yet will allow these young females, and not that I'm watching TikTok for young females, but they allow these young females to come on and literally show you everything. And that's not an adult restriction. Come on. The world's a bad, bad place, isn't it? Give a shout out to Nikki and tell her something. What am I telling her? Get a coffee. Nikki, get a coffee on. Talking of coffee, for our anniversary, if you haven't seen that, me and Mrs TravelON went to Secreto del Mar. We had a lovely meal in Secreto del Mar. And they beeping at me. And I bought her a coffee machine as well for Christmas because she's been drinking, for Christmas, for anniversary, she's been drinking the, you know, these coffee pods that you get, the Nespresso and all that. Now, I reckon they're not coffee. I'm sort of, my way of going through things now, and I've been through every fad diet. I've tried Ozempic, as you know, that just put me into a state of depression because that switches off your dopamine levels. So if it works for a lot of people, it depends who you are. So if you're an eater, you know, you eat a lot, or you're you know, you snack a lot, that's basically your dopamine go-to. That's like your brain's craving dopamine. We'll eat a cake. That was me. We'll eat some crisps, we'll eat this. So I tried this Ozempic to switch that dopamine off. But what it did is it turned me into the most unmotivated person ever. I couldn't be asked to do videos for you lot. I couldn't be asked to do work. I just couldn't be bothered to do anything. So anything that I used to enjoy, other than snacking, it turned that dopamine off. I didn't like going to the gym. So the new diet is basically calorie counting, but not. Well, it is. And everyone says track your calories, and the only way to lose weight is to be in like a calorie deficit. I don't want to go into the technical side of things and stuff, but because that just annoys everybody, doesn't it? But you've got to be burning more calories than you're eating. And Lee explained it in a way that I sort of understood and related to it, which was good, and Jack as well. And now we're tracking our calories, we're weighing our food, which sounds like a pain in the arse, but it's not, because when you look at it, I've been like having chicken and rice and thinking I've done really well there, but I've had like 4 chicken and a massive plate of rice, and then when you add that up, that's your calories for the day. So now we're just reducing portions and eating real food, no more packet shite. And as I said, Mrs TravelON was drinking the coffee, so she's doing ever so well as well. She's lost quite a lot of weight. I am noticing, Mrs TravelON, I'm just male and I ain't gonna tell you, all right? I'll tell these lot, and then this is my way of saying you're losing a bit of weight. So am I actually. But she's doing well, but the coffee is not very good for anybody, is it, them coffee pods? When they put shit in plastic and they market it that much, well, I don't trust it. So I bought her a proper coffee machine with ground coffee. I can't stand coffee and I don't drink coffee, but every morning I hear that and it smells nice. So there you go. She's happy. Thank you, Nicola. 23 degrees today. Beautiful sight, look down here. There's some more villas here, look. A lot of these will be holiday villas. Some will be people living there. Really does depend. And yeah, I mean, this was the problem, that some people will live there, some people will be on holiday there, there'll be holiday homes. And this was the problem, that when they had them demonstrations saying anti-tourism, it wasn't. It was the fact that nobody's got anywhere to live, because any houses that were built are sort of holiday houses, aren't they? Which is fine for Playa Blanca, but when you sort of get to Arrecife in the city, it's not really fair, is it? And I saw a report from some woke left-wing media that apparently every year do a list of no-go places, and Canary Islands is number 2 because of that. So I'm gonna certainly be doing a video on that, because now the government, in all due respect, I can't stand governments, but they are building new places. They've built quite a few different houses and stuff, so they are doing what they said. But the ones protesting now are just your Just Stop Oil knobheads, that type of person. Right, shall we walk up the hill to the Paradise Island? We may as well. If you're wondering why I'm covering the phone, by the way, it's because when I cross the road, TikTok says I'm doing dangerous activities. I'll tell you what, I may as well just wear really short shorts, show everything that I've got to offer, and do a little dance. Do you know, I saw a full-grown male that's got 400,000 followers, right? He's quite a good-looking chap, don't get me wrong, but I just don't get it. He's a full-grown adult dancing. Like, he's my age. He's better looking than me, don't get me wrong. I ain't jealous in that way, but he's a proper bellend. And you women are lapping. I look in the comments, it's all middle-aged women. Oh, good morning, gorgeous. If I went onto a young girl's profile, mind you, he's not young, and made a comment, you lot call me sick. But you women can do what you want, can't you? They're all over his bloody page. So I'm thinking of doing that. I'm gonna have to do a little video. People I can't stand, he's gone right to the top of the list. Right to the top of the list. A full-grown man. I'm going to do this is all going to go on the other channel, Mr TravelON Full On, and we're just going to say, these people drive me mad. There's some people on the internet that you watch, you know, in your bumhole, you know when you get that sort of feeling in your bumhole, they make me feel like that. I go, oh God, the hell are you? And people are following them. Prime example, Tenerife. Right, let's stride on up here. Oh, because that, you idiot, makes my bumhole go like that. Oof. Yeah, close your mouth, for crying out loud. And annoying voices as well. Listen, you lot might think that I've got an annoying voice. You might think that I'm an annoying twat, and that's fine. I might make your arsehole twitch as well. That's fine, I don't care. I'm just telling you, you know, what annoys me. I might annoy you. In fact, some people have commented and said, shut your mouth. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just block me, that's what I do. Block. But yeah, some of them, dear gosh, you wonder, it's their voices. Hi guys, fuck off. Hey guys, fuck off. Minute I see it, I flick. It's like an impulse reaction. It's like somebody stabbed me in the eye with a pen. It's like, or somebody's like dragged their fingernails down a blackboard. Morning guys. Hello besties. Fuck off. Dear God. If you could climb into the phone and... Anyway, there's a rant. There's another one. Oh, that's that. Oh, the knob. He's done well. Right, guys, because he used to say that. Right, guys, let's go to Lidl. Right, guys. Fucking horrible twat he is, isn't he? And this is the problem. These tramps are becoming bloody popular on social media, making money, and then they're in the hot tub, showing themselves to make a little bit more money. They don't know how to handle the fame, because realistically, they're just a fucking bunch of tramps. Right, guys, let's go Lidl. Nah. Vile creatures. Vile. I'm in Paradise Island. What the F? Come and say hello. What the F? This is Paradise Island. Oh my God, there's a load of people in here. Let's have a little sneak through. Don't want to go too far in, but there's a bloody big queue at reception. See if I can show you the views quickly, just out the front. Won't film anybody. Reception are too busy dealing with that queue to bother me. Here we go. I'll show you the views of this place, look. So this is Paradise Island. This is like a 3-star. Right Guys has lost everything. Yeah, because he's a twat. He didn't deserve anything in the first place, like that Bevo. He's another bellend as well. We're going to talk about bellends in a minute, because I am the biggest one, as you know. Good morning.
You're off TikTok.
I am. You're on TikTok now. Say hello. What, you eating an orange?
Orange?
Hello, mate. You having a good holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you two from?
Sunderland.
Sunderland. What's it like here? Any good?
Aye, mint here.
It's basic, but it's nice, isn't it? Are you going home today?
Aye.
Been here a week?
Got it, aye.
Oh, happy days. You had a good time though, yeah?
Mint, aye.
Weather been good?
Mint.
You been in and out that pool all day?
Yeah.
Is the water pot still open?
Aye, it opens at 10 o'clock today.
Yeah. Is it cold?
Freezing.
You don't care though, do you? I bet you've been in, no problem at all. Fantastic. What's your name? Noah. Well, listen, come over here, look. Stand here, Noah, with your dad as well, because I need to get you both on, otherwise TikTok says... Right, I want you to give me a big wave, right? I'm going to put you on the front cover of the YouTube video, so give me a big thumbs up and a wave. Give me a wave. Boom. There you go. Listen, I'm going to give you a couple of stickers. Get these on your suitcase, look. You can have my face on your case, all right? There you go. Enjoy your orange. Tell you about Sunderland. See you later. Nice to meet you, all right? There you go. Lovely family place, this. So, you can see it's busy down there, can't you? And summer is mayhem. This is a proper family place. 3-star. 3-star? I reckon 3-star. I think it's a 4-star, but again, it's all about expectations. It's busy, it's chaotic, it's mayhem, it's families. Rooms are okay. They're basic but clean and nice, but it's certainly not a relaxing place. Food, well, it is what it is. It's all inclusive, so I always tell you the truth, but I think it's cheap, or cheaper than some places. I might be wrong. So there you go. It's lovely for a 3-star. I think it is a 3-star, or is it a 4-star? I'm not sure. If it's a 4-star, you're going to be disappointed. If it's a 3-star, you're not. And we'll talk about that on the way. See you later, buddy. Have a good day. We'll talk about that on the way down. No, someone just said it's not their thing. Exactly. It depends what you like, doesn't it? And this is why you shouldn't listen to reviews. And you shouldn't listen to idiots. You should just listen. That lady's just said it's not my thing. Cool. It's not mine either. But you have to book what you like, don't you? So if it's not your thing, happy days. Same as me. But it's these people that book it. It's these people that book it and then go and then sort of slag it off when it's not their. It's sort of their opinion. What one person likes, the other person might hate. So Paradise Island, although it's a little bit out, it's got a great supermarket. It's that far down to the front. Google will tell you it's about an hour. It's not, because there's plenty of shortcuts. It's a good place for kids, yeah. I've done a full video on this on my YouTube, and lovely people from Dublin. Pat's friend, can't remember the name, they showed me around. Jack was the son's name, I remember that. And they showed me around their apartment, their bungalow. It's nice. But again, depends what you like, and it's got a water park as well. Right, so let's head down there. So a couple of things to talk about. As I said, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, whatever. The issue, so I've started this campaign called Truth Travel, which is what it's all about. I've been in the travel industry for well over 25 years, okay? And I know from working in the travel industry, it's all about selling the dream. I mean, I worked for First Choice, I worked for TUI, and our job was selling the dream, whether that be trips, tours, excursions, holidays, travel agents. It's about selling the dream. They're selling the dream, but then they're not meeting people's expectations. This is why there's so many complaints in the travel industry and people kick off, because they're painting a picture that's not true. So my argument is with travel in general, why can't we just be truthful and like that and say this hotel is a 3-star hotel, it's a budget sort of hotel, it's for families, it's busy, it's chaotic, but if you've got kids, you want to keep them entertained, they want to have a great holiday, it's got an animation team, it's got this, it's got that. Food is all inclusive, it's not posh all inclusive, it's food, you know what I mean? So if that's what you want, free drink, sit around the pool all day, kids are happy, you're happy, that is exactly what you need. Ticks the boxes. Why can't we just be honest? Instead of painting a picture of what it's not, and then people get there and then they're pissed off and they moan and then you put a bad review up. So it's all about expectations. This is why I don't sell holidays. This is why I don't sell bus transfers from the airport and stuff like that. Well, that's because I don't want anybody missing their flight. But I sell excursions. Why? Because if you go on a boat trip and it's not that bad, and if you go on a boat trip and you don't enjoy it, well, all right, you've had a crap boat trip, happy days. But if I sell you a holiday for 2 weeks, that's your holiday for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? If you go on a boat trip and it's not good and you haven't enjoyed it, our website breaks down absolutely everything that it does. So it's not, there's no hidden small print or anything like that. Shows you what it does, shows you what it goes, tells you what time you get picked up, tells you how far it is, blah, 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 blah. If you haven't read it, that's your own fault. But if you go on a boat trip and you don't like it, okay, 4 hours out your life, I haven't really affected your holiday, have I? So that's why I only sell excursions. But having gone back to London last couple of weeks and to the world travel market, these people are just selling the dream. It's like, oh, this looks amazing. It's not. It's like Disney, isn't it? It's like Disney. They sell the dream. When you get there, there's queues around the block. You're waiting an hour to get on a ride. It's chaotic. You're paying 10 euros for a fucking pretzel. And you're having to deal with full-grown adults with no kids running around Disney dressed up as Woody. You know, these weirdos. Disney adults with no kids. They need looking into. So that is the reality, isn't it? That is Disney. But let's stop selling the dream. If someone said to me, well, we went to Disney, I didn't like Disney, to be honest, I like Universal, but if someone said to me the truth, that Disney is hell, I'd say, well, I've got 2 kids and a wife. I'm already in hell. 1 week is not going to make any difference. So that is what I'm all about, truth, travel. I'm trying to tell you the truth about travel. You know, come to Lanzarote, it's a beautiful island, but you're going to have to deal with Ryanair, EasyJet, if you're going that way. You're going to have the anxiety of packing your bags. You're going to have to be dragging your family around the airport. Your kids are crying. Whoever you're with is doing your bloody head in. You're being asked to pay 17 euros at the airport for a freaking breakfast. You can't take water through. You're going to have to go through security. There's queues around the block. There's new EES systems where you got to put your fingerprints on. But when you arrive, you're in a better place than where you left. But you've got to get through the shite before there. So why can't we just be honest about that? Travel is bloody stressful, really stressful. And that's why I think it's going to work, my little campaign, Truth Travel. I think you're all going to trust me, rather than me blagging you. You know what I mean? And I sort of take it, Ryanair, their advertising is fantastic because they're truthful and they make a joke about it. You know what I mean? They'll put a post on Facebook and say, I don't know, how small the leg room is, and they'll say, what do you want for 20 quid? You know what I mean? So that's the route I'm going. I am going to walk down here, show you Aqua Lava, Rio, then I'm going to walk back, show you the Alba, the club, the Playa Blanca club, and then I'm going home. So just to let you know, okay? So if you've got any questions, ask away. I'll try and answer them. Is that near the Hotel Rio? I'm heading to the Hotel Rio now. So that was Paradise Island, and this is how you get to town, basically, from Paradise Island. You sort of walk down here. Rio Club I can see there, Aqualava's right opposite. I'm only going to show you the outside. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bob into the Rio and I'm going to climb up to the top and get you a view over to the water park and show you that way, all right? And these are some new villas here, look, that have just been built. Again, these will be holiday homes for sure. So they won't be for locals, there might be. Can I work as a plumber in Lanzo? Thing is with Lanzarote, first of all, it's more difficult to move over here now with Brexit. There's a lot of people who ask me, I need help on moving over. I never moved over, I ended up here. Worked for the tour operators, just ended up here. So don't ask me about moving over, upheaving your life, selling a house, and I don't know. More difficult now with Brexit, like virtually impossible. Work-wise, the bars and restaurants are screaming out for English-speaking staff. There's a big staff shortage, but there's a huge accommodation shortage. So whilst you might get a job, you ain't gonna find anywhere to live. Can you come over and be a plumber? The thing is with Lanzarote is people move out here and they become spacemen. Because they leave their life, they tend to come out with a whole new persona. And the shit that you hear coming out of some of their mouths, you know, oh yeah, I used to be an astronaut, went to the moon 3 times, and you're like, really? So you do get people that come out and reinvent themselves. You know, prime examples. Here, you know, you see it. I'm now an expert on this. I'm now an expert on that. I'm now an expert on excursions. I'm now an expert on this. People just reinvent themselves here, and a lot of people will come out. We went through this in the last live, and buy a bar when they've never run a bar before in their life. They've only ever sat in and drank one. And when they arrive, they think it's going to be wonderful. They've spunked all their inheritance, all their savings, all their money, and then they actually realise you have to work. Not 12-hour days, 24-hour days. Because when you're not working, you're thinking about the bar. So, yeah, you could come out here and work as a plumber. There's not really a shortage of plumbers. Electricians do well out here. Painters do well out here because everything's white and needs to be painted quite a lot. But the best painter on the island is Colour Team Lanzarote. That's who I use. Lee, although he's a cyclist. See, I support the cyclists. I support the cyclists. He's the #1 painter and decorator on the island, that lad. Shame he's cycling now, but he's doing well on the Ironman. I can't knock him. He's getting some record numbers. You know, as long as he gets out of my way. But I am going to do a video with him driving a bike one day. When he saw, hello, good morning.
Hello.
How are you? Hello. You having a good holiday? Yeah. I like your pigtails, you look cool. Who's this? Who are you?
I'm Kyle.
Who are you?
Lydia.
Hello, Kyle and
You
Lydia.
remember us last year?
Oh
you
my
was outside
God.
the bar cellar and we followed you down in a taxi
Really?
and shouted at you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, do you know, I forget everybody. I like your glasses, you've got little bunny rabbits on. Where are you stopping here?
Yeah, just out
Any
here.
good?
I've just been watching you. We went up there to go find you and
Yeah.
it was like, actually it looks like it's coming
I
this
might
way.
be coming down here. What's it like here? It's nice, isn't
It's
it?
not too bad, aye.
It's big.
Yeah.
Are still
We
doing
came last year,
still doing the
yeah.
entertainment in the big dome and that?
Yeah, well, they've like split it now between the two.
Have
like,
they?
Half of the week.
Because it's a little quieter.
There's
Oh.
like been shot games and all that.
Oh my God. Is the pool cold? Have you been in it? No.
You have, you like.
You have. You don't. You do, exactly. You don't care if it's cold, do you? You rocking. Have you been in it, Dad?
Yeah, it's absolutely.
The kids do.
But I when we went last year, I was 6 stone heavier.
Really? So you've lost. Bloody hell. How have you lost that then? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been talking about that. Didn't work for me.
I'm going for gym as well.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
No.
Turned me into a recluse, but happy days. See,
I've had a few days where I've been sick.
but it works though, doesn't it?
It's been doing
But for me, it just well.
I can hear on the phone.
Don't worry. Yeah, watch this video back. I talk about it earlier. I've done a full video on it.
I've been listening to
For
you.
me, it didn't work. It didn't work, but it does work for a lot of people, doesn't
Aye,
it?
it worked for
Happy
me
days.
and my wife.
6 stone lost. There you go. Well, listen, I'm going to give you these. These are special.
We've got some other cases as well, haven't we?
Well, there you go. You can do whatever you want with it. I'll tell you what you could do. You could go around the hotel and say, who wants Mr TravelON stickers? And I'll tell you, everyone will chase you. Here, have a couple more. You can hand them around to some special people. Only nice people, though. Give me a boom. Right, listen, I am heading in there. I'm going to sneak around. I'll see you later. Lovely to meet you. Have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye. Bless. So this is HL Club. HL Rio, this is. So I did the first video in this place that went semi-viral. Well, it did go viral. It's the first viral video with Nicola, who's a moderator now. I met her here, and she showed me around her room. That was years ago. And that sort of kicked us off, really. So this is a big climbing wall. I'm going to see if I can get into the hotel this way. I think I can. So this is a big climbing wall. And over there, look, is the water park, the Aqualava. Aqualava is the only water park open now. All the others have closed. Siam Park is open in Tenerife as well. That's open all year round. So if you want to do a water park, you have to come to the Aqualava now. It's a great water park, but it's not one that's got loads of massive slides. It's more for the smaller kids. 4 years ago, have we been doing this channel for 4 years? Absolutely ridiculous. You've got 2 water parks here in the summer. Costa de Guise one is bigger slides, but he's, in my opinion, a little bit run down. They need to really do it up. It's okay, but if you've gone to Siam Park, don't come here and expect it to be like that, because it's not, okay? But it has got bigger slides for the bigger kids, so that's better. Aqualava, smaller, nicer, more modern, lazy river, wave pool, all that sort of stuff, but better for the smaller kids. Oh, right, look, so this gives you a view. Save me bowling round, because I don't like going into hotels. I go here, don't worry. She's just mopped the floor. Do you know what? I feel really bad sometimes when you go to hotels and they're mopping the floor and then you tread all over it. And they go, oh, don't worry, but under their breath they're going, you arsehole. So there's the pool, look, massive pool. Again, this place goes on for miles, look, little bungalows again. You've got some posher ones up there with hot tubs. That big white building there is where they do all the entertainment, like in a big dome. That's the pool bar and the buffet restaurant there, and there's another restaurant as well. But it's chaotic during the summer. There's a little water park at the end with slides and stuff. It's chaotic. It's a family hotel. It's a family hotel, and we all know having kids is bloody stressful. But if we can chuck them in the pool and chill out for a little bit, that's what it's all about. But it's a great hotel. I think it's a 4-star, if I'm honest with you. But so much for the kids. One of the biggest family hotels here, the HL Rio, it's called. Oh, somebody's birthday. Look, someone's singing birthdays. Right, and then over here, this side, look, I'll show you, is the climbing wall. I think this is run by TUI. So this is, I'm not sure if it's 100% a TUI hotel. I'm sure you can book it as well, but it's big for TUI. So they have all the entertainment people. I think they do the football academy and stuff like that. It's right opposite another big TUI hotel, which is the Flamingo, which is literally just over that way. But this is like their climbing wall, where you can sort of go up and you see them during the day and they do all that. I think these are all added extras. And then literally across the road, look, you've got the Aqualava. So like I said, you can book Aqualava now, www.travelon.world. You can get your tickets for that. If you're in Playa Blanca, then well, you book your ticket, you go straight in, you avoid the queue, especially coming up to Christmas where it's going to be busy, and you go straight in. If you need a pickup from Puerto del Carmen or Costa de Guise, you book with pickup, and I think off the top of my head it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but check on the website www.travelon.world and it'll tell you the exact days. Use the code TTK and you'll get yourself a discount on the tickets, okay? I can't say fairer than that, can I? Lovely garden areas. This is my favourite thing. Let me know in the comment, do you do what the entertainment people do? The one thing that I have a bash on is always the guns where you shoot, and this, the archery. Love a bit of archery. Love a bit of archery. Certainly don't get involved with tennis or paddle, because I tried that with Mrs TravelON, and to be fair, I was going to say I nearly threw the bat at her, but we both agreed it was not as we expected, tennis. It was bloody boring. All we did was chase the ball around. I don't understand these people that play tennis, cricket, golf. That's another thing I'm not interested in. And this is the football pitch, look, so if you like football, well, and you've got kids, you see loads of kids, dads and lads, having a kick around here. The kids love it. I don't understand football. Do you know what? I've never been into football. I don't know why, and I don't know anything like that, but I just can't be bothered. Even as a kid, it's like everywhere you went, shall we play football? No! It's a group of girls down there. Let's go and ask them to play with our balls, crying out loud. But no, you want to kick a ball around a bloody piece of grass. That's what you're interested in. Me, I was too busy sitting on the sidelines, chatting up their girlfriends. Sorry to say it, but that's what I am. It's what I've always been. Not now, obviously. This is why I don't go out. This is why I don't go out. I'll stay in. I'm teetotal, I stay in. I don't get involved. I do my own thing and there, because I'm a bloody nightmare. I'm a bloody nightmare. One Jack Daniels, I'll tell you what, this channel would turn into something completely different. Mrs TravelON wouldn't be Mrs TravelON anymore. And the channel would change to stripadvisor.com. That's what it would be. Mr TravelON, Strip Advisor. But that's why I don't drink, because I've always been a little bit crazy. I think you can tell, can't you? But yeah, never really got into football, never really understood it. And I've said before, because I've got sort of a dopamine addiction. So when I say a dopamine addiction, it's a little bit like ADHD, but I'm not going to say ADHD because that's like one of them things that, you know, they just label, don't know. Let's label it as ADHD. No. So, for example, if you've got a dopamine addiction, this is why I was a lunatic on, not a lunatic on the drink, yeah? So, I didn't drink Monday to Friday, but Friday did. Friday, Saturday would be our day out, yeah? And night out, but it would last until sort of Sunday. Give me 1 second, just gotta do this. So, if you're like me, maybe it'll answer a few questions for you, because I've been doing a lot of research into this dopamine and stuff like that, and sort of ADHD as well, and sort of OCD, and because I've got OCD as well. So what would happen with me, I'd go out on a Friday night, we'd get the 62 bus or the 47 bus up to Birmingham. We'd nick a bottle of sherry on the bus, or a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. This was on the bus. We'd arrive, we'd be smashed by 12, and we'd go till Saturday. Saturday, wake up dead, go again. Sunday, die. Monday, die. Tuesday, still half dead. Wednesday, sort of just coming round, just about. Thursday, feel great. Friday, all over again. So I wasn't an alcoholic, but with a dopamine addiction, that first drink hits you and you feel normal. So you just smash them down. And that's why people say, well, you know, won't you just have one or two for a meal? Like, no, I never did that in the first place, even when I was a drinker. I never had like, should we go for a drink? Should we go for a meal and have a glass of wine? No, because if I had one glass of wine, that would be us out. It would be one glass of wine. Should we have another? No. Let's do the bottle. Let's get 17 shots in, and we're going clubbing tonight. I'll ring my mate at the strip club, see which girls are on. We ended up in Spearmint Rhino. That was me. Out. But out whenever was out. There was no out in. It was either in or out. Nothing else. And that's another thing with someone that's got a dopamine addiction or ADHD. It's all or nothing. And that's the same with, that's, Mrs TravelON will know this. If she says, oh, you know what would look nice? If we like knocked through the wall in the house and had like, we're not doing this by the way, but if she said, wouldn't it be nice if we knocked through that wall? Because I've seen my friends got this and I like it. Knock through that wall, build this, build that. I'd have it done in a day. I'd be like, yeah, good idea, give me a hammer, bang. I'm just like that, because that's the dopamine for me. It's like, got an idea, got to get it fixed so I can move on to the next one. Hence why the kitchen is all over the place, because I said to her, got this new oven, putting it in Saturday, take everything out the cupboard. She's like, what? Jesus Christ. Bloody hell, your horn is to fucking warn people not to beep your bloody missus. Get in the car. Fucking horns and motorbikes. And you have to do the whole day. There you go, she's agreeing, look. I have to do the whole thing in a day, yep. To be honest, last night I called it a day because I was dying. I'd been up since 8 o'clock with the kitchen and the oven and going and getting the microwave. I called it a day, but had she not been going out to do this run, I'd have probably cracked on till midnight. Go to the HL Rio. D, you're late. catch up on YouTube. I've just been there. We're now walking. This is part of the Alba Hotel here, look. So this is part of the Alba Hotel. And again, lovely views, look. Got some nice villas here as well. These are some nice villas. I've done a couple there in Villa Penguina. That was in the early days as well, Villa Penguina. Oh, Nicola, Neil, Rooney. Have we got Rooney today? I can't remember if we've got Rooney today. Vista Lobos, love Alba. Alba again, mixed reviews. Some are good, some are bad. But you can't listen to people's reviews. Did you see my rant on Sir Ian? That's kicked off because everyone is saying we thought this guy was an absolute prick. We thought that. Everyone's agreeing. Sir Ian, bobbing round Playa Blanca, writing essays on restaurants that he hasn't enjoyed. I went here, there was one. What really annoyed me is, and I'll tell you, if you haven't seen the video, go over to YouTube and watch it, go onto my Facebook, Instagram, follow all the channels. But Sir Ian, I was walking back from our anniversary meal, and a lovely guy that owns a restaurant. I always say to them, how's business, how you doing? Because I always support the local businesses. You know, a prime example of that, I always support the local businesses, bars, restaurants, stuff like that. Some bellend, somebody was asking how they contact Mr TravelON, and some bellend said, why do you want to contact him? All he does is promote his own business. For crying out loud. Yeah, no, yeah. Do you know what? I agree. The other day I was in McDonald's, there was a poster on the window saying try a Burger King. Unbelievable. So of course, I'm not going to promote other excursion companies, am I? But I will promote every other business. But I'm not going to promote other excursion companies. I mean, come on. Unbelievable. These people, what world do these people live in? He only promotes his own business. Yeah, okay. Okay, so if you want to book trips, tours and excursions, go anywhere else but www.travelon.world, okay? Go and support them. I've got enough support. Jesus Christ, twat. Absolute knobs. But yes, Sir Ian, so I asked the guy, I said, how's business? He went, oh, thanks, Nicola. He said, we've had a horrible review of Sir Ian. I was like, who's Sir Ian? So anyway, he showed me on Facebook. Name sounds like Johnson at the end. He is a Johnson as well. So I did a video all about him. I read all his reviews. They are like War and Peace. It took me 7 hours. But some of them are like, oh, we went in there, didn't like the lamb. The waitress came over at the end and said, look, we haven't put that on the bill. And then he still wrote a bad review on them. That to me is just an absolute arsehole. And these are family-run businesses. So I slated him. I called him out. Hopefully it'll shut his mouth now. Right, I'm going to bowl in here, just quickly look. Just going to show you a view from out there. Hopefully that'll be all right. I'll sneak past reception. I'm going to show you the view here. So this is the Alba. This is the posh bit. This is the posh bit, look. This is if you upgrade. And then you've got an adults only bit over there. I've done a full video on this on my YouTube as well. But this, you need like, this is where you pop up to Prestige. I was in the restaurant with you and Mrs TravelON. There you go. Thank you very much, Lee. We had a lovely anniversary meal in there. Mrs TravelON was happy. Happy wife, happy life. So this is the Alba, look, gorgeous. So on this side is the all for everybody. You've got the little buffet restaurant down there, just through the trees. This is the posh restaurant here, if you've upgraded. And then through the gate and over to that side is adults only. So you've got family area here, adults only area there if you upgrade to that. But you can still use the family area, but these people in the family area can't use the adults only area. Is it worth the upgrade? Well, if you don't like kids and you can't be asked, and you haven't got kids anymore, or your kids are grown up, then yeah, book the adults only. If you haven't got kids, don't go to Disney. Bit weird. Anyway, let's get out of here. So this is the prestige bit of the Alba. Mixed reviews on the food. Some people love it, some people hate it. But again, loads of you come on here and say you love it. Some of you say you don't. It's a 4-star. So it depends what people like. It's all about opinions. Don't listen to people's opinions. And certainly don't listen to Sir Ian, because his opinion is now void, thanks to Mr TravelON, because we've got 60,000 views on that. So hopefully if Sir Ian comes on, no one will listen to him. Little water feature at reception there. And these people are all heading home. Oh, somebody's waving at me. Are they waving at me or are they waving at somebody else? And they're waving at somebody else. Definitely waving at somebody else. Make your mind up, I say. Yeah, Mel, look, hello.
Hiya.
Were you waving at me?
Yeah.
I said someone's waving at me. I said, no, they're not. They're waving at somebody else. Hello.
Hello.
Have you just come from here?
No, I've came from villas over there.
You walked all the way up here. You've been running.
No.
Where you staying down there?
I just stayed in the villa down
So if you
there.
took the shortcut down
Just
to.
come on the main road. Just come off the villa.
Happy days. You having a good holiday?
Yeah, I was 60 yesterday. So
Oh
that's
my
why we're
God.
here.
Well, you're looking fantastic for 60.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. So what did you do for your birthday last night?
Just went out for food. And
Yeah? Where did you go?
The Indian down in Playa Blanca. You know, the one with the views.
The curry house above the Irish Anvil,
Yeah.
overlooking the harbour.
Yeah.
Good old curry
Yeah,
in
it
there,
was
isn't
nice.
it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Food there's amazing, isn't it?
It was lovely.
Happy days. You had a lovely birthday.
Yeah, just try to get my husband out of his bed to come and see you. But
What's his name?
Stuart.
Stuart, you lazy git. You should have come round and said hello. I have a good mind not to leave you a sticker now, Stuart. You lazy. He had one too many with that curry, didn't he, last night? Yeah, definitely. Well, look, here, I'm going to give you a couple of stickers.
Thank you.
Stuart, you can have one. All right, you don't deserve one for not getting out of bed. But what's your name?
Alison.
Alison. So Alison and Stuart. And where are you from?
Just outside Glasgow.
Well,
Yeah.
take that back to Glasgow. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Has it been? The weather's great, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
Brilliant. Lovely to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
very
you.
much. See you soon. Yeah, so there you go. We are going to walk out of the Alba now. I'm going to show you the shortcut, which takes you down to the harbour. I'm going to show you the HL Club Playa Blanca. And then I'm doing one. Block Sir Ian. Well, I said that restaurants should just ban him from going there. Because he reviews restaurants also that he's never been to, which is a bit odd to me. But anyway, like I said in the video, if you haven't seen it, go over to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, it's on there. And have a little look. And while you're over there, subscribe, follow, do all that. Don't ask you for anything else, just click the buttons, it costs you absolutely nothing. But this is what I'm doing now, I'm calling out these horrible, nasty people. Maybe it's the wrong thing to do because I've always, so Jack, me and Jack have a good old chat in the car, and I've always advised him at work to keep his mouth shut, basically. You know, don't get involved with work gossip. Just nod your head, listen, say yeah, don't talk about anything. And if a collection of colleagues are complaining about one thing, don't be the person to tell the boss. Because I made that mistake. I've always been the voice of the people, right? And when I worked in a corporate environment and a work environment, it backfired on me royally. And that's one thing that I can pass on to anybody. Don't be the voice of the people, because a lot of the time they don't fucking deserve your voice. Because I would work in a company and let's say they changed a procedure, right? And everyone's pissing and moaning about it. Everyone's at the coffee machine. This new procedure's bullshit. I don't like this new procedure. This isn't going to work. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody, right? Who would be the knobhead to raise it in the meeting? By the way, boss, this new procedure, none of us like it. It ain't going to work. Are we all in agreement? Heads down. The amount of times that happened to me, and then I'd be the bad person, and it'd be like, oh, Dave's just a pain. You know what I mean? He's just a troublemaker. He's just a troublemaker. No, dickhead. I'm a leader and I'm better than you at your job. But unfortunately, you're a follower and you've been promoted because you've shut your mouth. And this was my problem. This is why I'm self-employed now. The only job I succeeded in was really, well, I succeeded in every job, but the one that I exceeded in the most was being a tour operator rep, because you're sort of left to your own devices. Do you know what I mean? Your results are what you're proven on. Sales results, customer service results. No one can, it's very easy. It's like, go and do this, do it however you want and get the results. And it was results proven. So I've always been good in there. But I've always been the voice of the people. And said to Jack, do not be the voice of the people because it will backfire. You will become the problem rather than the solution, even though you are the solution. And those that keep their mouth shut nod like sheep and, you know, are constantly on all fours in the manager's office or licking whatever. Oh, yes sir, no sir. They're the ones that get promoted. That is why, and this might be, I might be, you know, telling you something you don't know. That is why a lot of people say my boss is a complete and utter dick. I could do his job with my eyes closed, because some of them are. And that is because, thank you very much, Danny, we just hit 200,000 likes, fantastic. Yeah, there you go, gluten-free Jilly. That was her, look, she's the mouthpiece for everyone else. Backfires, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Jilly? It's like eating a cake with gluten. Always backfires. It does, doesn't it? It backfires because no one's got the balls to say these things. So now I'm self-employed. I built this channel up. I'm saying what I want. I don't care anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of keeping my mouth shut about things in case I offend someone. Some snowflake or someone. If I offend you, go and watch somebody else. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I don't have a boss, and I don't charge companies to do anything. I don't have, well, if anybody wants to offer me a brand deal, depending on what brand it is, I'll always do the best job I can, but I don't answer to everyone. Let's say, for example, Gillette. Let's say I got really famous and Gillette came and said, we'd like you to be our ambassador and we're going to give you £2 million. I would say, Gillette, F off. Why? Well, because I remember when we were all locked up, you did an advert saying men are toxic. You did an advert showing some really weird things and you said men were toxic. Pretty similar to Bud Light advert as well. I'd never do that. You can offer me all the money in the world. I ain't taking it. So I have morals, and that is the difference. I have morals. I will not do something I don't agree with. Gambling. If a gambling company approached me and said, promote this gambling site, promote these stocks and shares site, promote this, no, I won't, because I am not putting people in risk of losing their money. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I've always been a voice of the people, and now I can be, and it's quite good. So anybody else you want me to slag off, you let me know. As long as they're idiots, I will. Christmas decorations are up in the HO, look. Hello, I'll come back and say hello. Christmas D's are up, look. And then we're going through here. I'll show you the views from here as well. God, we've done some bloody hotels here, haven't we, today? I like this, showing you all hotels. This has been fantastic, hasn't it? So, restaurant and entertainment place down there. This is the HL Club Playa Blanca. Pool bar there, look. Lovely little pool. There's kids in there and adults. I bet it's bloody freezing. And there's little bungalows here that go all the way around there. Again, I've done a full video in here. I met a lovely couple from Scotland that were stopping in that bungalow there. That was a long time ago as well. Why don't you like Christmas? Well, because it's that time of the year when we all have to pretend that everything's fantastic for one day, when it's not. It's that time of the year where I have to spend all day cooking a meal for everyone to stuff down their faces in 20 minutes. It's not happening this year. It's that time of the year where people buy you presents that you really don't want and you have to pretend that you like them. I ain't doing it this year. Sent my list. Buy it. If it comes, I'll be glad. If not, I'm throwing it back at you. Stick it up your arse. I don't want it. I didn't ask for that. I asked for this. Get me this. I do it every year and it always backfires. This year, I ain't holding back. Mrs TravelON, I said to me, I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Mrs TravelON was meant to get me this shaver. Showed her where it was, said this. She didn't buy it. She said, I bought you something else. I didn't ask for something else. I asked for that. I went and bought it myself in the end. She can wrap it up. Anyway, let's get out of here. That's why I don't like Christmas, and because of this bullshit, because my house is full of Christmas decorations and it looks the best. Good morning. Are you heading home? Yeah, have you had a good holiday? Yeah. You've got one of them Stanley Cups, look. She's rocking around. You had a good time? Yeah. What's it like here? Nice? Yeah? Who are you here with? Yeah? So, how long have you been here?
Since Thursday.
Oh, great. And the weather's been good, hasn't it? Is the pool cold? Have you been in it? Yeah, you reckon. Well, look, you've got posh Stanley Cup, posh luggage. Look, look at these. Designer. Well, listen, I'm going to give you the best thing for your case. You put one of them on your case, and it's like having an Armani stamp. All right, Mr TravelON stickers, my face on your case. You're going to be on YouTube later, so give us a wave. You're on TikTok to nearly 600 people. Have a good flight home, all right? See you later. Lovely to meet you. There you go, lovely people. Right, I'm going to take you this way, show you the big gym. So yes, that's why I don't like Christmas. Can't stand it. But the bell ends are up. So I was going to go to the Stratus on Friday, but I had a busy day and we decided not to. Mrs TravelON was right. they opened the Belen. So what's a Belen? It's not me, although I am the biggest one in Lanzarote and probably on the internet. You know, I don't sugarcoat it. A Belen is like a nativity scene, but they go all out in Spain. It's like who's got the biggest Belen? All the town halls. So you've got the Tias, the Ayuntamiento Tias, the Isa, and the Belens have started coming out now. So this Belen with the camera is going to go and film them all. We were going to go to the opening of the one at Stratus, which is probably the best, but Mrs TravelON said, no, it's going to be rammed. And she was right, because I always think, oh, come on, it's the opening, we should go. No, it's full of people. Let's go when it's quiet. So we're going to go there. I'm going to film all of them. This gym is part of the hotel. If you're stopping at this hotel, you can use this gym, and it's one of the best gyms on the island. Jack goes here, and now Mrs TravelON goes here. So this is a gym she's joined. It's fantastic. It's very posh, very sleek. And it's open to the public as well. I think you can pay to go in. Don't ask me how much it is. And just down there leads you to the petrol station, the entrance to Playa Blanca, and that's town. So I have literally, and these are the bungalows, look, I have literally covered all of the hotels pretty much, apart from the Timanfaya Palace, in this area. So let me just pop you down here. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you very much for watching the catch up. As you know, I always go live on TikTok every Sunday at 9 o'clock. And it's always recorded on another camera in 4K for YouTube. So if you've been watching on TikTok and you want to catch up on anything, you want information about the hotels, or I've gabbed too much, or you've got any questions or anything like that, either send a DM or comment on the videos and stuff like that. Head over to YouTube, make sure to follow that. 86,000, if I can get to 100,000 by my birthday, that'd be great. If I can get to it by Christmas, well, there you go. Maybe one viral video could do it. What could I do? Go and knock somebody out or something. Be worth it for 100K, wouldn't it? But Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We're moving into December. I will allow you all now to put your Christmas decorations up in peace. Say the Christmas word, because we're moving into December. It's when it happens in November that I get a bit tetchy, but I still can't stand it. But I am going to bring you all of the Christmas updates here in the Canary Islands. Stay tuned, follow all the channels, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. There's 2 Facebook channels, 2 Instagram channels, 1 TikTok channel and 2 YouTube channels. And soon to be 1 TikTok channel as well, but that's another thing. See you later.